Anybody who doesn't, yeah, I'll move you back in a sec. Anybody who doesn't have these guys maxed out in sand loss, go ahead and give me a sandy rolls. You're literally going to be surrounded by them the entire adventure.
Let's take a check. And
Slee stack for the win. Glenn goes crazy and kills everybody. Dana is totally okay with the Slay stack and finds them oddly charming.
mine's maxed out.
Alright, I'll move you back to the other page here so you can play 2 cards. And,
Okay.
yeah, I believe it's 0 if you make it, so if you want to take 1 so you can very slowly become immune to them, you can, but otherwise it's 0.
Deal.
You guys are sitting around the Young Detective Agency talking to Sleestack Henry Young, who is the oldest Sleestack you've ever seen. You see about 20 desks with busily working Sleestack, making calls and typing on like typewriters with really big keys awkwardly and shit, like chunk, 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 chunk. And anytime you see them doing stuff, you're like, this tech doesn't even look like it works for them. How in the fuck does any of this make sense? And they also think fax machines are great, and they carry huge floppy disks to each other and stuff. And Henry's briefing you guys on your newest mission. He says, you're going to be going in as independent insurance auditors who have experience with explosives.
Yes.
Yes, because the place has recently been blown up. Though there's police around, they think you're going to be giving your report to their boss's boss. Be very polite, but aloof, because what's the motto of the Henry Young Detective Agency?
I don't know. I'm new here, says Old Man Freddy.
He
Aloof
looks at
and
the hook
polite.
suspiciously. What's that?
Aloof and polite.
No, it's fuck the police. Never talk to the police or government people. Now,
Got it.
You're going to have full access to the witnesses, the crime scene, and you can do independent investigations as you see fit. There are some high-ranking people who are wanting this to be solved, and who in the fuck is this and why has he got a hook? Like Freddy the Feared.
Oh, I'm an old veteran. I come from 2008. I was in the Iraq War, and then I was in the Vietnam War. And then
2008? You're from the future. You've gotten old from the future. How can there be a war in Iraq? We're good friends with them.
Oh, most people call me Sam.
As long as you're not called Son of Sam.
Oh,
Or Sam I Am.
I'm confused.
Or Sam the Yam. Or Sam the Ham. Or Sam the Ham Yam. Ham Yam Sam. Slam.
Did you eat
the
it
Ham
on a
Yam
tram?
Sam. What?
Would you eat it on a tram?
Right? Take a card as he begins pondering that. Exactly. You see a slee stack going by with like a comically oversized floppy disk. He says, now, there's some high-ranking people are wanting to see this solved and they're willing to throw extra resources at it. Give me a fast talk roll, Freddy, to convince him you are a new person, same exact hook as Freddy, but not related to Freddy at all.
But how?
Yeah, he'll work on getting you a fucking ID. He's like, God damn it. And he says, now, unfortunately, well, let's see, who's the driver of your group?
That's me.
All right, well, you haven't totaled any cars, so unfortunately for your cover in this, we're going to have to send you in a nice car. So if you total it, it's coming out of your pay. And since you make $50 a day, that means you'll be pretty much in indentured servitude forever for me.
That's fine.
All right. You're going to want to go see the crime scene at the Griffin Hotel. There's a guy named Yazzle who is there to brief you. He has some initial report and stuff like that. He's also under the same cover.
Yowl?
If you wish.
Is that his name?
Whose name?
How do you say the guy's name?
Which guy?
Yowl?
If you wish.
I believe he said Yazzle.
Oh, yes, Yazoo will definitely brief you when you get there. But if he wants to yell, he should take a moment to do that. I've heard about scream therapy. Is this yowling therapy?
Yazzling therapy.
Yeah, that's only if he consents. So anyway, you can use him if you want for the case, but I don't want him to get in trouble or dead. All right? Here's the car keys. Here's a map. Here's where the location is on the map that you're going to be going to. Here's where you're at now. I haven't marked out the map at all, but hopefully you can use this map to figure out where to go. Otherwise, you'll drive around the city until you eventually die of thirst.
Mark the location you pointed at on the map.
Chunk, chunk, chunk. Pokes it with his fucking huge, awkward claw.
Do we have some sort of explosive insurance auditor credential?
Yes, here. Thank you for reminding me. That'll be handy. He gives you guys each lanyards and stuff. They've used tape to stick your picture over whoever's picture was on there before. And they're like, this should get you back there, but don't give them a very long look at it. And make sure your picture doesn't come off, because we had to do this last minute. We don't have one for him because we haven't got his picture. Hold on a second. Let's get a Polaroid. Right, they get a picture of him going.
I take my helmet off, obviously.
Are you wearing your cow armor?
Well, I didn't know we were going to be here. I always wear it.
Give me a new fast stock rolls. He looks really suspicious as fuck.
Oh, Mr. Kinley got me this armor. He said it would protect me.
How old are you?
Oh, I lost track. I think I'm over 90.
Huh. Yeah. You're not going to want to wear that here.
Oh, is there anywhere I can put it here until we get
Oh,
back?
sure. You can use the employee locker room.
Oh, I think I'll leave it in the car instead.
Serve yourself, he says. Oh, and here's a clipboard, some forms, and a pen.
Yes,
Thank you.
that's important. Do we have 3 clipboards?
I could only get one. Clipboards are not easy to come by. You have to apply years in advance to get one normally.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you very much for this one.
Yes. Treasure it.
Okay, bye.
He goes back to trying to pick up a pencil with his claws, which isn't easy as it keeps skittering away from him. He's like, why do they make these so small? You guys go out and find your car. It is a pretty nice car. It's the kind of car that you'd expect like upper class executives to drive themselves around in. It's a step below like I have people who drive me type thing.
I want to put my armor in the trunk.
No problem. It moves at you pitifully when you take it off. And everybody give me a smell roll.
Can I understand what it moved?
Do you have any? Are you above learn in your?
I can understand all languages though then.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like I'll miss you.
Oh, I miss you too. I'm sorry.
He talks to his armor. Glenn, you're thinking that the fucking smell from the armor alone is enough to drive off most of his foes. It's obvious he doesn't fucking clean it, and leather picks up smells like nobody's business. Freddy begins licking his armor and stuff. You're like,
That's gross, man.
I tried to clean it, but I was unsuccessful.
So I
I'm
lick the
sorry.
steering wheel.
I'll go in the back seat.
It feels weird not ripping up the top of the car with your horns. You've been wearing the armor an awful lot.
Yeah.
Do we need to visit the storage unit?
It'll be fine there. Oh, I can put it in the golden bottle. I'll be back in a sec if you want.
I was gonna say your storage unit's not that far away.
The problem is I know what happened last time we went there.
Yeah, it's my storage unit now.
Right.
Also, if we need to fight something, I'd rather have the armor available quickly. In case we need to plan for something I don't know.
Probably won't be an issue.
Just leave it there for now.
Okay. Should buy more clipboards. Look very official with clipboards.
Whatever you say, boss.
A clipboard right here.
Ooh.
Oh, we must do that. He's got the clipboard. A dude with the clipboard just said to get more clipboards.
He likes a lot of clipboards. He's been thinking about doing up a house entirely made from clipboard.
I just start driving.
All right. You guys, give me your driving roll for the day unless you decide to do something crazy like a Dukes of Hazzard or something like that, or painting a Confederate flag on the side of your car. Not the all-white one. That one's easy to paint. And by all white, it's not a racial thing. I was talking about the surrender flag. I thought I should specify that. Right. He takes you guys for a drive and give me memory rolls, the passengers, as the areas.
Where are we going?
Freddie, he drives you in pretty much a straight line to the storage unit.
Okay.
Apparently, he has failed his navigation roll so bad that he thinks this is the scene of the crime. Oh shit, what if it is? You begin to wonder if a bomb has gone off.
I don't know.
You guys pull into the storage thing. He leans out of the car and goes beep, 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 while covering up the keypad. Beep, 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 beep. And then the gate goes. He drives over and go ahead and give me a spot hidden roll. That's not the lock that you put on the storage shed.
Hey,
It's a different lock.
I can fix that.
Right. Glenn jumps out of the car. Sheila, give me a dex roll. Lower is better.
I'm trying to move over and grab that wheel.
So you're familiar with this. Right, she's managing to step over and jam on the brake and like put it into park and stuff while he's like leaping toward the lock. And he begins.
I told you, you're supposed to give warning.
Do you have a lockpick set on you?
Yeah.
All right. You pick through the lock pretty quick, and inside you come to realize the horrible truth that most of the shit has been stolen somehow, and the weird fake furniture thing that was meant to somehow keep it all safe is open.
I'm going to get my armor, by the way, from the
Ready?
trunk. What?
What happened?
What do you mean? I'm getting the armor. Hold on. I get the armor. Go over there.
Hey, he's carrying his armor over to you.
I told you we did up.
Did you take the stuff?
Where'd all the stuff go, Glenn?
It's only
Where'd the stuff go, Glenn?
I'm asking you.
I don't know. Glenn, did you move? Wait a minute. Did you take my stuff and move it somewhere else? Is that what you
Yeah,
did?
I moved it here.
If
No,
you'll look at the sheet for the Vorse storage unit, everything marked stolen is mysteriously missing. Although there are a few items still left in there. There's a spear gun, 3 bunny suits with large awkward heads, a set of rubber handcuffs, 2 sets of fluffy handcuffs, 2 expensive full leather gimp suits in garment bags, although the garment bags are open. One
Safe.
oh, that fuck, those are safe.
1 magical leather armor and 1 wall of used furniture, and everything else seems to be mysteriously missing, even your fucking golf bag. What kind of fucking psycho steals a golf bag?
A golfer.
Immediately, Doc Fulton's face springs to mind.
We weren't followed by the police, were we?
You're not sure.
I look around immediately.
Right. You're looking as suspicious as can be. Some 200-year-old guy clutching a set of cowhide armor and stuff, looking around wildly.
I go back and I put the armor back in the trunk.
Glenn sized it as storage unit for what? Freddy sighs repeatedly, or he's deflating. You're just not sure. He does seem to be getting smaller, older. Holy shit. Maybe this old thing is what happens when Freddy gets too old. Or size too much. He just looks like he's getting older because he's getting smaller and his skin's getting more wrinkled.
Are there any footprints?
No, it's a lovely concrete thing. There's no tracks or anything like that. Any psychopath could have come here and gleefully robbed the place.
What kind of lock has been put on the thing?
It looks like a cheap lock like you could buy at any store. Although now it's picked open, of course.
Where's the old lock? It
looks like the old lock has been stolen.
Fuck's sake.
Alright, we'll come back and look at this after the mission. If we have
Doesn't
time.
look like there's a lot of clues and stuff here, but, you know, at least they left you your extra gimp suits.
Get a fingerprinting kit.
Yeah, if Sleestack robbed this place, there's not going to be any claw prints because they don't have oil in their claws.
Maybe it was Adora.
Possible.
I mean, it'll have... Okay, let's see.
Unless they wore gloves, but, you know, they usually... Unless they wore fucking gauntlets. A lot of the doors...
Is there anything new here that we're not expecting?
No, it's, they, I mean, if you want to dress up as a gimp or bunny, you're in the right place. They did leave magical leather armor from MMO Land.
Why are there bunny suits in there anyway?
Because strange
Need
sexual
those for
perversions.
Smurfland.
Oh. But you went there?
I've been there.
What, recently?
Did you
No.
put them bunny suits in here?
No.
Do you know who did?
The fuck?
Papa Smurf. It was him.
Quite possible.
So are you looking to ignore the fire and now we just start tracking down people who got into the storage shed? I like it.
Saying we do the case first and then come fuck around here.
Booby traps. We just start living here now, set up the furniture, and just constantly aim our swords at the door.
Get a box of dynamite.
No.
But we'll need a hook.
I'm giving him a card for suggesting starting more dynamite. Which is how everything got started in the first place, which is awesome.
Now get back in the car.
All right, you guys all
You're
climb
not going to
back.
write a nasty note? You
And
should have
I
taken the gimp suits.
get out and close the door and relock it.
Ah, okay. I thought you were just going to leave it open. I was going to have some fucking dude living in there. My house now.
I knock on the door. Hey, let me out. I was kidding about living in here.
You guys
Hey,
eventually
what?
let her out, maybe.
Let her out.
Cool.
Oof. All right, now Glenn, as I get into the passenger seat and buckle, what is your warning word going to be next time I have to grab the wheel because you're jumping out?
Zucchini.
Zucchini.
Next time I'll shout tuck and roll.
Sounds great.
I love
Great.
my version better.
Do it before you're out. Thank you.
I just see him gets out, runs down the street, turns, tuck and roll, and you're like crashing into something.
Yep, that's what I wanted to clarify against.
Yeah, I don't think clarification will help, but okay. Who is your navigator?
First, we go to the store.
By the way, quick side note to the two of you. I'm on a no-brainer. Just in case
Oh.
you didn't catch that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all up to you two to solve this case.
Yikes.
He takes you guys all to the store. Which kind of store? Like a Walmart or a Sleestack Mart or something like that?
Yeah, Sleestack Mart.
No
S-Mart.
problem. It's a lot of fun watching him push around these super, like they're normal looking human trolleys, and so for the Sleestack, they're super awkward to push around and stuff. And you're like, why don't they make stuff for themselves? It looks like they stole the human tech and are badly using it because they got fucking claws with two things and a third, and they're like, your hands are slipping around on the thing and all that. Yeah. And instead of babies, they carry eggs around in like strollers and shit.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Sleestack are definitely not human. Well, that's the funny thing is that female Sleestack have breasts, but they're actually not mammaries. They're egg sacs,
Yeah.
which those who have watched Sleestack porn in the past already knew. We're looking at you, Freddie. Oh yeah. Sleestack porn. It's not what you want to watch with two other guys in a hotel room. Men will watch anything.
Alright. I'm gonna grab some clipboards and some pens.
Give me a luck roll for the clipboards. Those are super hard to get, you know.
Why
They're
is that-
like
what?
controlled
Seriously?
items and stuff.
Really?
Well, maybe. I'm just curious. If he gets a fucking foam on his luck roll, they are. No, of course not. They're fucking clipboards. You buy some extra clipboards and get the pens and shit like that. You're thinking, what the
about-
fuck is wrong with our boss?
Lab coats and pocket protectors.
Okay. You guys dress up like lab techs. Okay. Mark off $30 Sleestack money for this stuff. You're next going to ask if he gave you any money in advance. The answer is no.
Good for it.
Yeah. Well, you're making your 50 a day and spending some of that. So, but now you can look like a Sleestack scientist, except, you know, you're not going to rip your fucking delicate pocket when you put your claw into it, which is super. Unless you want to.
Okay. Go to the scene.
Who's navigating for you?
And look at
Great.
Dana.
Go ahead and give me your navigation roll. You are at large bonuses. You have, well, okay, you used to be at large bonuses. Now you're just got a map.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank goodness. All right. Despite you having gone to a different place than directly to the thing from the other thing that was marked on the map, despite that, she manages to fucking get you there. You are really happy with her navigation. She also takes you on roads that have the least amount of traffic and shit. You guys find a really kind of dodgy, nervous-looking Sleestack who seems to be waiting for you, and he comes right up to you as though he knows what you look like. Shows you're the only non-Sleestack around. He goes, "I'm Yazzle. Are you the monkeys?"
Yeah.
The
Great. Let's talk over here. Let's talk over here.
Okay.
He says, "Okay, I got your initial briefing." He takes you off to one side and stuff. He says, "Treasury and labor in town. They're trying to sell the banks on the latest budget from the Grand Roar. Since Skydyne Systems Incorporated is the largest manufacturer in the state, they were observing at the table, if you know what I mean. There's 4 people that are dead." He holds up his claw and then goes like that. And he says, a guy named Lawrence Ivor, he was an up-and-comer in the banking circles, is assumed one day to hold the CEO title of his own. There's Kristen Danoff. Both of them are from Woodbrook Bastille. She was his underling. There's also another guy named Vaughn Antonelli. He's a representative of the Department of Labor. And there's a guy named Tom Renner. He's from Skydyne Systems Incorporated. They're all dead. Okay? He says, "Excuse me, my Sleestack metabolism works differently than you monkeys.
You
Now, wounded people," he says.
repeat all of that slower.
"What?" He looks super annoyed with his large black eyes. He says,
I'm taking notes.
"Oh,
He has a
dead."
clipboard.
Oh, he looks at the clipboard. Wow. He says, "Okay, dead people. Lawrence Ivor." Actually, he has to start counting like this. Lawrence Ivor and his secretary, Christine Danoff, or underling. It might not be a secretary. It might be an underling. Don't know. They're both from Woodbrook Bastille.
Vasily?
Yeah, with a I don't know how your monkey's alphabet's different than ours, so just make a ba sound. Okay, so then there's a guy named Vaughn Antonelli. He's from the Department of Labor.
Mm-hmm.
Last guy's named Tom Renner, and he's from Skydyne Systems Incorporated. You notice Skydyne is spelled like this because you catch a glimpse of his fucking notes.
Oh. Okay.
So those are the dead ones. Now the wounded ones, look,
Excuse me.
she's running away, get her! Throws a tiny net at her. No, anyway, he says, "My objective is to never go back into that room again. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to find spouses cheating on each other and take pictures of them. That's all I signed up for. What's in there is horrifying. There's blood and brains and dripping, and I don't want any part of that. So I'm just going to give you your briefing, and I'm going to go back to the office, and I'm going to ask for a new case. That's what I'm going to do. I want to watch somebody fertilizing somebody else's egg that they shouldn't be and take pictures of it. That's what I want to see."
Whoa.
Yeah, because that's where the money is.
So,
No.
on the first part again,
Oh,
this
God
is
damn it. He says,
the Treasury Department.
"No, Treasury. What has Treasury Department got to do with this?"
Just start over.
All right, Treasury and Labor in town.
Treasury of Labor?
No, and Labor. Different
Treasury
departments.
and Labor departments.
They're trying to sell the banks on the latest budget from the Grand Roar. You know, the big poobah, the big cheese, numero uno.
Okay.
We call him the Grand Ruler around here. I'm sure you monkeys call him something different, but we call him the Grand Ruler.
All right.
And Skydyne Systems is here because they're the biggest manufacturer in the state.
Okay.
So, Woodbrook Basile is one of the businesses here. They're getting in on it. No, I don't know what they do. He says, I think they deal with money. Yes, that's them. Yeah, nothing at all to do with cheating spouses.
Okay.
And then Department of Labor, that's obvious. I'm not sure who the Treasury guys are. I don't think they actually showed up or some shit. Anyway, that's not important right now. The important thing is that the wounded people include 3 people. Okay? Ashraf Bright, he's a server here at the Griffin Hotel. He points at the hotel. This is the Griffin Hotel, he says. What?
What Bright?
Ashraf.
Ashraf?
Uh-huh. Or Ashraf, if you want to be all politically correct, he says.
I look confused.
Mm-hmm. The other one is named Michelle Forrester. She's the assistant of dead Von Antonelli from the Department of Labor. And the last one is Maya Hanks, Skydyne Systems Incorporated, assistant to dead Tom Renner. They're the wounded ones. They're all at the hospital now. There's also one person unaccounted for. Somebody who was supposed to be at the table, but never showed up for the meeting.
Who?
Oh, the name is Jacques Saint Titon. Not sure where he was from or what his connection is or anything. I didn't find anything on that, but he's not a cheating spouse, and so I have no interest in him.
From the Grand Tetons.
What?
Never mind.
All right. So there you go.
You don't know anything about him.
Nothing.
See, from the Treasury Department that didn't show?
I don't know.
Yeah, and what was Ashraf Bright's deal?
There's a server here at the Griffin Hotel. We are standing within the magnificent Griffin Hotel. Although it does not fly.
Oh.
Nothing flies. This is an affront to our beliefs.
Really?
Yes.
What about birds?
They're killed when they're singing. You know that.
Oh, I'm old. I don't know.
You old, useless fuck, he says.
What if something falls from a really high height?
We do our best to make sure it lands. What? Are you making fun of our beliefs? You know that we cannot have anything fly because if it flies, it may block prayers to Croesus by them going up and then bouncing off of the flying items. That will keep him from getting... Yes, of course. Croesus.
So...
Croesus. He's the god of wealth. You know that. You fucking ignorant monkeys. I want to go back to the office now. There's only 2 things that I believe, and that's first, you should respect everybody's different race. The second thing I believe is monkeys are exempt from that. I'm going to go back to the office now.
Praise Jesus.
You're damn right. He says, I'm going to go get me some of that sweet, sweet money. I'm going to rub it on my scales.
All right. We'll see ya.
He leaves. This is going to be a tough one, you think? Okay.
I lean in and whisper to Glenn. If anyone asks why the dates are called AC, it's because they're called after coins. That's what AC means. After
Okay.
coins, because Croesus won the religious wars, apparently. Anyway, kind of.
Did you not know that there was religions here? Oh, well, fucking Freddy's got the inside scoop on all 4 or 5 different religions.
There's 4 different religions, yes. I can give you a rundown if you'd like.
Maybe later.
Sure.
Unless it's relevant.
I don't know. You tell me. Is it relevant?
Okay, let's get our clipboards out.
Clipboards, ho!
And go investigate.
I get my clipboard out awkwardly. I put a pencil in my mouth.
You look like a really old person sucking on a pencil.
It should have a little hole that you can put your hook through. You can carry your clipboard like that.
I'm not that creative.
You don't need to be creative. I just pointed it out to you.
Oh, I do that.
Okay. You guys go in. And after looking at your obviously fake badges, the cops sigh and let you guys go in. This is what the scene looks like. By the way, anybody that appears to be human, you're going to have to imagine them as a fucking sleigh stack. Everybody can give me forensics rolls.
Yeah.
Dana, why don't you have forensics? Dana.
You're muted, by the way, Sheila.
Dana, why are you muted?
You have been this entire time, by the way.
That would explain why we haven't heard from her.
Only since I came back.
That's better. Okay. That's what you
I think
get
there was
for
a
leaving.
fire.
That's what happens when
An
you leave.
explosion.
Yes. You guys, those who made their roll, noticed the bomb seems to have been under a table. The meeting table seems to have taken out some of the people, not others. Give me demolitions skill rolls to know more shit. This is not for actually setting up explosives and shit. Fortunately, you're not being called on to do that.
Table go boom.
You guys look at each other and go, and okay, let me skip that part. And yeah,
Do we wanna?
great. Everything's cool.
No.
This could have been caused by the religion of peace.
Damn.
So it looked like the blast was shaped to.
Not really sure because you suck ass at demolitions. You can give me evidence analysis rolls to try to help your brain along.
I have a card to get an automatic success. Critical thinking.
Yeah, it's quite possibly a targeted blast. Possible.
Aha.
I mean, you don't understand how bombs work at all. As far as you know, they come out of the sky where apparently only evil things live here.
Blah.
Things that block the prayers from Croesus. All hail his coins. He's a god of tax havens. Cool. That's pretty much it that's in the Griffin Hotel. Good luck. Gray's just laughing in the background for some reason.
Did the authorities have any, like, arson or bomb people here?
Oh, sure. You've been directed to keep away from them, but they do have their own bomb squad here. Oh, you want to ignore your directives and go talk to the nice authorities?
I'll try and find a bomb squad guy off by himself.
All right, sure. You eventually manage to trap one in a corner. He looks around desperately, hoping to be able to get away.
So, what'd you think?
Who are you?
With the insurance.
Yeah, he says, yeah. Did they have insurance against bombs?
Well, if they killed themselves, then their life insurance won't pay. So,
this is kind of an extroverted way of killing yourself. You're probably going to get stuck paying it out, he says.
yeah.
He begins trying to edge around you.
But what did you think about the blast?
That was horrible. Just horrible. We are very sad about the loss of Sleestack life. He tries dodging one way and then going the other. Give me a maneuver roll to keep him hemmed in. He's going back.
Look at the technical aspect of it. Did it look like a professional job or amateur?
Give me a fast talk roll.
Crit.
Wow. Not one, by the way.
Wow. That's not good enough. He says, it seems to be, it looks like it was homemade, but it was intricate. He used a hot magnesium strip to detonate it. It was placed at one of the ends of the table, but not under the center. He attempts a desperate dive around you. He bounces off of you and back into the corner. He says.
I walk away.
He lays there in the rubble.
Thanks.
I am defeated.
Okay. I go and back to those two and blah them.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try and work out the seating arrangement.
No problem. Let's see. Now, I apologize that this is not easy to see and it's not the best it can be, but this is the best you can get here. Enjoy. Consider anything that you're not getting on that or unable to see as part of the imperfect role that was your life.
Okay.
So the bomb is way over towards Lawrence.
Yeah. And Vaughn was over there. Christine. All the people that died.
Huh.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see.
A couple of our police stacks go over and they're like getting a stretcher and putting the guy onto it who you early defeated and are carrying him off somberly. I'm defeated, he mutters as they carry him away. That's his fumble card. He's done.
Am I not seeing the Tom Runner?
Oh. Okay, there's more pictures than people that you listed, so...
Yeah, the other... Anybody I didn't list is either not dead or injured.
Not even injured.
And as a result, are completely unimportant to this investigation. Because otherwise, it'd be a 12-hour session with you questioning people who I would give colorful backgrounds that would have their own mysteries, and I'd lead you off onto side tricks. Just consider that all done, and we're just giving you the other people.
Okay. Steen Danoff. Had her name down as Damon. That helps. Alright, so Jaquez Saint Teton was supposed to be in the kill blast. But didn't show up.
Careful,
So
don't
useful.
Careful of him.
Yep. MGM will be fucking after me. They'll be like, yeah, that may have been played in one of our movies. I'll be like, which one? Fuck you, we don't know.
Okay. So, probably the main target was either Tom Renner, Lawrence Iver, or Jaquez St. Teton. All at the very end of the table. Okay. What else do you guys want to do here? Do they have security footage?
Of course not. It was
Bastards.
so blowing up that it took out all the backups and recording devices in different buildings and shit. It was horrible. That's an explosion. No, there's never if it was like, oh, we look at the security stuff and you see a guy with a fucking mustache come in, some slick guy with a big mustache. Here's my bomb. You'd be like, well, this is a fucking open shut case. I mean, yes, it's good to look for, but if you actually find it, then that means that it's probably been faked or something horrible. Shows Freddy putting in the bomb. I'll get us more work. He's got the big mustache.
I want to ask the hotel staff who or what was going on in the room previously. Do they have like different reservations during the day, or was it empty?
No, they after looking at your horrible IDs, they tell you that was booked for the entire day, starting in the morning. They'd even gotten the lunch package, although I'm afraid they didn't make it to lunch. Oh dear.
So anybody could have gone in and out of there since the last time that it was booked.
Oh no, it's very secure. You looked at the doors, they don't even have locks on them. Yes, anybody literally could have been walking in and out. There's all kinds of blind spots the front desk wouldn't have noticed. You could literally smuggle in fucking Willy Wonka's entire cast and hidden in there. There's big curtains and stuff on the side, so you could have literally stood behind the curtain going, "Will my bomb go off?" with your mustache. So, but they're telling you how secure it is, and you're just looking at them with your evil monkey stare and going,
So you didn't see anyone go in there?
No, we would have immediately reported it. It shows it shows the same guy trying to play the ball and cup game, and all these people sneaking midgets in and shit. You know, and he's like,
Okay. Go find the janitor. Ask them if they saw anybody sneak in.
the janitor looks really super depressed. You guys eventually find him. He hasn't seen anybody sneaking in, but he's just sitting there going, "It's horrible."
Yeah, you're gonna have to clean that up.
After
No,
talking to the janitor, what would you like to do?
Suspicious activity.
He says.
It's okay.
Okay.
Chris
there.
will watch over you.
I hope so. Maybe he'll give me a tip. Let money fall from your tax-exempt hands, O Croesus.
Hail, Croesus.
Cover me in gold
I give
leaf,
him,
24 carats, O Croesus.
I give him $20.
Ooh, thank you very much. Hail, Croesus.
Answers.
I say, are you sure you didn't see anything?
What would you like me to have seen? He says.
Only if it's true. Just the facts.
Of course. You keep this coming, I'll come up with whatever facts you like.
Yeah.
He looks disappointed. Pockets
Yeah,
money,
if you-
though.
If
Hail,
you didn't
Croesus.
see anything, just say you didn't see anything.
I didn't see anything.
Okay. What were you saying, Freddie?
The Lord gave it.
Oh.
Get you to it. Hail, Croesus.
Hail! He says, may you be granted the boon of a good tax rebate.
And
Okay. After discussing theology with the janitor, where would you like to go?
Dana, any ideas?
Let us find out about the Centuton guy. Is he already dead somewhere else?
Ooh. How would you like to try to find out about the guy that you mentioned the name of? I think she did
Ask
better than I did.
if he had a room here.
You go approach the front desk and ask if he had a room here, and they tell you, yes, of course he did.
Room number?
Oh, we're not permitted to give out room numbers.
I'm an investigator.
No problem. You stick back on the tape of your picture and show your bed. Oh, all right. He was up in room 33, third floor.
Okay. Were all the other people for the meeting staying here as well?
Yes.
I go over the names if they need them.
Yeah. The ones that are still alive, they won't give you access to the room. The ones that are dead, they will if you want.
Sure.
Cool. You don't find shit in any of the rooms. And the Teton room, there's a weird smell in there. Give me smell rolls.
It smells like bombs.
You're not sure. It's a weird smell, though. Definitely a weird smell. And what disturbs you most is Freddy goes, smells like lizard sex. And the fact that he knows exactly what it smells like and can identify it super quickly is disturbing on so many levels. I can't even stress this to you. And he says, it smells like at least 2, maybe 3 lizards were in here.
They were into some kinky shit.
Wow.
Who says nature
No,
documentaries aren't educational?
No personal effects.
In this room, no. The other rooms, yes. This room appears to have been a stop and fuck. Very classy one, though. This is not the fucking mattress on the floor $12 thing like, someday Glenn hopes to take some lucky young lady to. No, this is classy.
Well.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, this is pretty much, it's a hookup hotel room. Get them in the mood, eat some live fucking fish together, possibly stalk each other with tiny nets and sucker cup darts, dart guns and stuff in the Slee Stack tradition of foreplay, and then go for it. And then after getting real angry and struggling around with each other, she lays an egg and leaves, and you fertilize it, and then you're done. According to what Freddie tells you, Slee Stack.
So much information.
Oh yeah. He watched a documentary on it.